Hey Goddess, it's Deanna Durrell from thedancinggoddess.com, and today I want to talk with you about something that came up with one of my clients this week, and honestly I see this a lot. She said to me in her own words, I know I'm overthinking, I literally cannot stop, and it started with something really small. He hadn't texted her back in a few hours. This was in a dating situation, and logically she knew that it didn't mean anything, but emotionally it felt like everything. And within minutes, her mind went right to where I know I've gone to, which is like, what did I do wrong? What's wrong with me? Why is he losing interest? Why does this always happen to me? And I just remember looking at her and saying, that right there is your spiral. If you've ever played any conversation over and over again in your head, or maybe overanalyzed a text message like it was this full-on research project, you are not crazy, goddess. It's just a pattern that a lot of really smart, intuitive women fall into. And here's the part that can shift everything. The spiral has nothing to do with what actually happened. It's about the meaning that your mind creates. So one neutral moment turns into something personal. One delayed response turns into an outright rejection of your entire being. And before you know it, you're not even reacting to reality anymore. You're reacting to the story that your mind is telling yourself about that thing. So I want to break this down a little bit more because a few things could be happening underneath that spiral. There's 3 layers that I've seen over and over again. So the first, there's a loss of control. Okay, you can't control what another person is doing, so the mind will try to fill in the blanks. The second layer is emotional memory. So it's not just about the moment or the lack of, one message or a response. It's about all the collective times where you felt something similar, right? It's like a familiar feeling of maybe feeling abandoned or feeling unimportant or feeling, ignored. So there's loss of control, then there's emotional memory, and then underneath that is the nervous system, right? Just responding and leaving your body. Actually, that, if I were to just articulate it a little bit better, it would be the leaving your body piece is the third layer. So you go fully into your head. And when we're in our heads, everything feels louder, right? It feels scarier and it feels more intense than it actually is. So what do you do when you notice that you are spiraling? So the first step is really easy. Step 1 is to catch the story. Ask yourself, what am I making this mean? Don't ask yourself what is true. Don't ask yourself what's actually happening, but just what meaning am I adding right now? Okay, the mind loves to answer questions, so we want to give it a really focused question to answer. And then once you've identified that, and it could be something really simple, like I'm making it mean that I suck at dating, then the second step is to do whatever you can to get into your body. Because before you try to fix the thought, you've got to move your energy. Go for a walk, shake it out, dance to some song in your office like I do, and take a breath. Actually feel your feet on the carpet or on the ground and let that energy move out and through you instead of pushing it down or pretending you're fine or just taking, action from your head, right? You can literally say out loud, I'm feeling anxious right now. I feel rejected. I feel scared. And what happens is the combination of getting into your body with voicing how you're actually feeling without having to fix it starts to shift energy. So here's what I really want you to hear. The spiral does not mean that there is anything wrong with you. It just means that you've been taught to outsource for clarity, for safety, and for reassurance. And the real work is learning how to come back to yourself so that you're not giving into a spiral that's not even true. So come back to your body, pause, ask yourself, what am I making this mean? And if it's something that you are ready to shift on a deeper level, I would love to connect with you. You can book a coaching consultation below, and I would love to support you because I know that if you're watching this, on some level you resonate with what I'm saying, or maybe you have a friend that really could resonate with this. So please share it with them. And for more, check out thedancinggoddess.com. I love you, and I will talk to you soon.